got old James Lackey at work. I finally caught him working. Fabulous crew room at San Luis Obispo right here. And this is where it's at. This is outside the depot at San Luis Obispo. That's the Amtrak station right there. Now this Amtrak's a big deal here in San Luis Obispo.
Back down there.
For it, well, all you got is one wino standing out front getting on. Talking to my wife here. Just looking through the gate here at the park, at Corona Park. Right here on Bear Avenue. I just got here at 11:45 a.m. And I'm looking down toward the Greens house. Down the street. I'll get our house in a minute. I'm just kind of zooming here. It's back toward where we used to live at Miss Davis's, down toward the dead end. Now I'm inside the park, going back toward the Greens. Just kind of zooming around at the past. I'm looking over toward this house through the park. Maybe Tim lived in that house right there that I'm at one time. He can tell me later, but I'm thinking I'm looking right at it. Well, there's the goal I grew up on right there. Played a lot of basketball. Looking back through the park, the front of the building. The old merry-go-round's gone. That's looking back through the front of the park right here.
Oh, shit. Good? Yeah. I'm recording the fat boy. Oh! I shouldn't record the brick. Ando viendo todo y está chingón eso. There goes, fat boy. Oh, no puedo ir.
One more. Okay. Thanks a lot. Here. They redone it about 15 years ago, the man told me. And there's the garage. Everything's the same, except they just redone it and stuccoed it. There it is a little closer up. Looking at it. There's the neighbors down the street, down toward John the Baptist place, and scanning back toward the Greens. And now, this is Mr. Jennings' house right here. looking back toward Butch's house and the house on the corner. You can see they did a lot of remodeling here. There's the old garage. Looking back toward our house again. I'm right in front of the twins' house right now. Looking back toward Butch's and toward Danny Green's folks. There's Danny's old house right there. And going back toward the dead end right here. Side of the house. Back toward where we used to take out the trash, looking over the ladies on the corners fence. I'm right here by the corner, and they put a carport on. It amazes me how small that house is. I don't know how we live there. Look how small the yard is. And the fence is down that Dad built. It's gone. They put up a different type of fence. You can see. Looking down the street. And this is there's Butch Moore's house right there. Butchie boys. And Bear Avenue right here, looking down toward Carmelita School. See where they put a fence up and the road's closed off. It's not there anymore. The road doesn't go through. You have to turn right down there on Carmelita. Swinging back around down 60th Street the other way, back toward Robert Wyatt's house. That way, and back toward Butch's. Right there. Past the blue cars, Butch's old house. There's the garage at our old house, right? So where they added a window right there, and they put a little room on like Dad did right there, but I bet that one don't leak. There's a little more close-up. This is back up to John the Baptist's place there. And the man you see there told me that John had died. John the Baptist had died. And one last shot of the park here. These are the apartments, Miss Davis apartments we used to live in. See on the far right-hand side in the back. That's where we used to live. There are Miss Davis's apartments. We used to live on that one right back there in the back.
Really dig those styles they wear, and the sun
Looking down the Corona Avenue here towards 61st. I know one of these houses Tim used to live in. I think back here's where that Mad Russian used to live. Back towards 60th here. Theo's old store right here, corner of 61st. In Gifford. There's the old fire station right there. 61st and Gifford right here. Front of Bell High School here. Looking down Bell Avenue. Back toward Atlantic Boulevard down there. There's the bleachers at Bell High School. I'm standing inside the school now. Ballpark. There's the gym that we practiced in right there. Zoom around in the quad. Here's the main gymnasium now. They've completely redone it. Here's where we used to be. There used to be that building, that quad building, and they tore it down. They built that building right there, and this is the print shop right here. The old print shop. Right behind this auto shop. That's where we used to eat, right in there. There's the old metal shop, right there, right. And here is the ceramics class, right there, and right there down at the end, they built that on since we left, right there, that big building, that overhang, which we used to play on right there. Right there are some of my old classrooms right there. I forget which one exactly was in that building. Right there. Let's look here. It'll be the last time I get to see it. So. Right here's the house on Bissell and Randolph we lived in when we were little kids. Right, it's Randolph's where I'm at now, where we used to live when we were kids. Standing right in front of our old house on Bear Avenue, looking at Corona Avenue School, or junior high school, looking down Bear Avenue. That's James Crafton's house, right over there, I believe. Right here where the park stood was our old house. Looking back toward the Roper's store right there on the corner. It used to be there. There's still a store there. Some type of store. There, where that Rexall drugstore is. Corner of Pine and Slauson. Right over here where Keck's office was, where we picked up our papers at the mall. All that's gone. Maywood Hospital used to be right there, but I'm not sure what that is now. Diamond Jim's is gone. I'm in their parking lot. It's on the Mexican place now. It's Riverside. I used to deliver papers on this street. Billy McCowett lived down here. This used to be my paper route right here. Looking back toward Randolph Avenue. 61st Street right there. If you can see it or not. I'm on Carmelita Avenue, and this is Nimitz here. looking back toward 61st Street, corner of 60th and Carmelita. You notice 60th don't go through anymore. Stops right there, like we could go down to James Boston's house. It all stops. They shut down the street. Billy Young used to live right down there. It goes almost to his house. That's where the old drinking fountain used to be, right there. Now, the old swings used to sit right in there. They're gone, and the old merry-go-round's gone. Go-round's gone. Here I'm on Riverside. I used to deliver papers to these apartments right here. I was a paper boy. Looking back toward Randolph. See? This is James Boss's old house right here, looking back down Loma Vista. There's Carmelita School, goes all the way through now, right there. Looking back down Carmelita at Randolph Avenue, remember where the Chinese guys live right there? It's Corona Avenue School from the Corona Avenue side. Looking back toward Bell Avenue. There's our church we went to on Bell Avenue right there. Right back in there is where we used to stuff papers there at the LA Times. Right in there someplace. There's that liquor store down there on Bear Avenue almost, that we've been there all them years. Looking back down toward Harold. Well, I'm back at the old neighborhood for a second time. I thought I'd do some more filming while I had a chance to get down here. looking right at Butch's house right there. That's